Imagine two companies selling same product, same quality, same price, same features. But one attracts loyal customers who trust them deeply while the other struggles to stand out. What creates this difference? It's not what they sell, it's why they sell. And this is the core idea of this book which I'm reading today. There is a powerful example of Apple. People don't just buy Apple products because of specifications. They buy Apple because Apple represents innovation, simplicity, and thinking differently. Apple communicates its purpose first, not just features, and that creates connection. The book introduces a simple but powerful model called the Golden Circle. Three layers: why, how, and what. Most people and businesses start with what they do. Some explain how they do it, but very few clearly communicate why they do it, and that's where real influence begins. For example, instead of saying we make great products, a company like Apple says we believe in challenging the status quo and then shows it through their products. This inspires people. Another example is about leaders. Great leaders don't just give instructions, they inspire actions. They make people feel part of something bigger. This creates loyalty and motivation. There is also a story about Martin Luther King Jr. He didn't say, I have a plan. He said, I have a dream. He started with why, and people followed not because they had to, but because they believed in the same purpose. The book explains that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And this applies not just to business but to life. Another example is about trust. When you connect with someone's why, you build trust because it feels real and consistent. The book also talks about clarity. If you are not clear about your purpose, others cannot connect with you. So, there is also an example of companies that focus only on profits. They may succeed short term but struggle long term because they lack deeper connection. The book emphasizes that starting with why creates emotional connection, and emotions drive decisions more than logic. Another idea is about leadership. True leaders create more leaders because they inspire people to believe in a shared purpose. The book also explains that success is not just about numbers, it's about impact and influence. Another example is about employees. People work harder and feel more satisfied when they believe in the purpose of their work. The book highlights that clarity of why helps in decision making because you know what aligns with your purpose. Another lesson is about authenticity. Your why should be real, not created just for marketing. The book is also talks about long-term vision. Purpose-driven people and companies think beyond short-term gains. Another idea is about communication. Start with why because why makes your message more powerful and memorable. The book shows that people are attracted to those who stand for something meaningful. Another lesson is about differentiation. Your why makes you unique in a crowded market. The book emphasizes that purpose drives passion and passion drives persistence. Another example is about challenges. When you face difficulties, your why keeps you going. The book also explains that clarity of purpose reduces confusion and increases focus. Another lesson is about building community. Shared purpose brings people together. The book also highlights that trust and loyalty are built over time through consistent actions aligned with your why. Another idea is about inspiration versus manipulation. Discounts and offers manipulate, but purpose inspires. The book shows that inspired people create better results than those who are just motivated by rewards. Another lesson is about personal life. Knowing your why helps you make better choices and live with intention. The book emphasizes that success without purpose feels empty. Another idea is about legacy. Your why defines the impact you leave behind. The final message of this book is simple but powerful. Start with why. Because when you know your purpose, you inspire others, build trust, and create meaningful success. So take a moment today and ask yourself, why do you do what you do? And when you find that answer, everything starts to align. If this medium made you think differently, comment below your why. And don't forget to like, subscribe for more powerful and practical book summaries. Until then, see you. Stay tuned.